You too. What's up with it this morning, man? Oh man, I'm trying to tell you, are these Africans gone wild or what? So-called Africans, whatever you want to call them. This is unbelievable, man. You know what I'm saying? This is straight up unbelievable. And tell me if y'all agree with me as well. Courtesy of Atlanta Black Star. You're not leaving. Alabama salon owner charged with kidnapping and assault after refusing to let client leave over payment dispute. Shout out to Yasmin for bringing us the story. An Alabama hair salon owner and two of her stylists are behind bars for allegedly kidnapping and assaulting one of their clients over a dispute about the cost of their braiding services, right? The arrest stemmed from a now viral video that shows a salon owner grab a client's newly installed braids and refusing to let go until she pays $250. And there this broad is right here. You see that? A viral video still shows a hairstylist grabbing a woman's hair and denying her access to leave. So this is a growing trend. I think it's somewhere up in the Maryland area. I think she's from Nigeria or Africa or whatever, and it's nothing against those brothers and sisters over there, but she came over here, and I think they estimated her hair braiding business at about $50 million or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And so you're starting to see the word get out amongst Africans that they can come over here and make millions of dollars off of these sisters right here in America off of braiding their hair. You sisters need to understand your purchasing power. You know, you spend all those monies with your Africans, which is nothing wrong with that. But how many of you sisters know sisters that's from right here that know how to braid hair that you're not spending money with? And also, those Africans that's coming over here opening up braiding businesses and things like that, they're not doing nothing that you can't do. You sisters can open up your own salon and offer that services to your sisters. And you don't have to go to the Africans to get your hair braided. You know, you could draw inspiration from what they doing, because if they coming all the way from Africa to open up a hair braiding business in where you living at, in your backyard, you mean you can't do the same thing? You can't look at them and say, hey man, that's a bright idea. I should have thought of that a long time ago. You know, the opportunity is waiting for anyone that want to take advantage of it just like them. And then you don't have to worry about situations like this. Jessica Odom took to TikTok to recount what happened when she got her hair braided at a Birmingham salon called Mama Gifted Hands, right? In her video, she posted screenshots of texts she exchanged with the salon owner that day, in which she booked the same day hair appointment for BOHO, knotless braids. The owner tells her the starting price for the braids is $200 and could cost more depending on length and other factors, right? Odom said when she arrived, she was initially impressed by the hospitality and customer service, but by the end, her salon experience was completely marred by a fiery argument that broke out after she paid $200 cash for the service. Odom recorded the video showing the owner refusing to let her leave the salon until she paid an additional fee. The footage shows the owner and one of her stylists holding onto Odom's braids in an effort to detain her. So they're trying to detain this sister by her hair, right? Okay. Odom argued that the owner confirmed the $200 price point in the text exchange. Still, the owner demanded extra fees for the human hair her stylist installed, which Odom never requested. So let's roll that clip right quick.
$200 for some medium boho knotless. I jumped on it. So I get there. Hospitality was great. Everything was great. And things quickly changed. When I paid the $200 to them, this happened. I got locked in the building, and I was told that I could not leave, and that The services that I received was actually $250, which, as you saw in the text message, she said $200. I even showed her, and she agreed that she said $200 and still tried to demand that I pay $30 to $60 more for the human hair that they put in my head that I never asked for. I was threatened, locked in. I tried to leave. I got pushed back in, and my hair was pulled, as you can see here. They pulled out my real hair while doing this. The police was called, and when they showed up, she started saying that I punched her. I never did. So the police ended up watching the cameras, and at the end of it, the police even told her they assaulted me. I never punched her. I did try to push past her to get out because I was being held against my will, which is illegal.
You can pay $250 for the hair. You didn't say $250. Okay, I told you just pay for the hair and leave.
So yeah, things started out great, but they didn't end so well. As you can see,
we're gonna cut the human hair off.
I would not recommend Mama's Gifted Hands in Birmingham. I fell in love with their work that I saw on TikTok, but if it comes with this, I don't even want it. I did leave, and she was still trying to cut the human hair out of my head, but the officer had to tell her repeatedly that she could not touch me, and he stated that he saw the messages, and I paid what we agreed upon. It was nothing that could be done.
That is sad, man. That is absolutely sad, right? So here's a names right here, right? Well, Odom said she was locked inside the building for nearly 40 minutes until police showed up. The viral video shows the owner accusing Odom of assault, but when the police arrived and reviewed the Salon surveillance video, none of the footage corroborated the owner's claims. Birmingham police arrested 32-year-old Aissatou Camara, 30-year-old Julia Ondo, and 45-year-old Gwadys Audrey Nzinga Koumba on November 21st, nearly a week after the incident took place. All three women were charged with first-degree kidnapping and third-degree assault. Jail records show that Camara and Ondo, who are employees, are currently in jail being held on a $500 bond. Man, I don't see how the bond is so low. I thought kidnapping was a felony. But yeah, man, that's crazy. That's absolutely ridiculous, man. You know, be careful who you go do business with. You know what I'm saying? These two Africans right here are some crazy Africans, all three of them. None of that was professional. None of that was professional, and if it was, they wouldn't have got arrested. But what y'all think about that? I don't think Mama's hands was too gifted. Drop them comments down below, and I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace.